So, well, today we will discuss few more definitions. First one is transpose of a matrix and their properties, we will discuss today. Then conjugate of a matrix and their properties. Then combine these two things, transposed conjugate of a matrix and their properties. And then what is symmetric matrix, what is skew symmetric matrix and their properties. And we have two more definitions, what is Hermitian matrix, what is skew Hermitian matrix and their properties. And finally, what is normal matrix, what is orthogonal matrix and finally unitary matrix. So, first one is what is transpose of a matrix, the definition of a transpose of a matrix. Let A is equal to Aij, let A is equal to Aij, okay. Let A is equal to Aij of order m by n, then n by m matrix, then n by m matrix obtained from A by changing its rows into columns and its columns into rows is called transpose of A. Okay. So, let A is equal to Aij m by n, then n by m matrix obtained from A by changing its rows into columns and its columns into rows, clear, is called the transpose of A and is denoted by the symbol A dash or AT, A dash or AT. Symbolically, we can represent this like this way. If A is equal to Aij m by n, then A dash is equal to Bji n by m. Okay. Here we have m by n, here we have n by m, right. Here Ij, here Ji, clear. So, if A is equal to Aij m by n, then A dash is equal to Bji n by m, where Bji is equal to, where Bji is equal to Aij, where Bji is equal to Aij. This means jith element of A dash, jith element of A dash is equal to the ijth element of A, the ijth element of A. So, this one is the definition of transpose of A matrix and the operation of interchanging rows with columns. So, this type of operation of interchanging rows with columns is called transposition, is called transposition. For example, the transpose of 3 by 4 matrix A. So, we have given this one A of order 3 by 4 is the 4 by 3 matrix A dash, which is equal to 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 4 2 4 1 1 and order 3 by 4 by 3. The first row of A is the first column of A dash, the second row of A is the second column of A dash and the third row of A is the third column of A dash. So, this one is the example how can we produce this transpose of a given matrix just by changing rows into columns and column into rows. Then we have few properties of transpose of a matrix. If A dash and B dash be the transposes of A and B, be the transposes of A and B respectively. So, A dash is the transpose of A, B dash is the transpose of B. Okay. Then A dash dash is equal to A. A dash means transpose of A, then again transpose of A, you will get the same matrix A. Then second one is A plus B transpose dash is equal to A dash plus B dash, where A, B being the same size. So, when A and B being of the same size, this means A plus B possible, okay, A plus B possible. So, A plus B dash is equal to A dash plus B dash. Now, third property is K A dash is equal to K A dash, where K being any complex number. Okay. So, K A dash is equal to K A dash, and fourth property is A B dash is equal to B dash A dash, B dash A dash, where A, B being conformable for multiplication, conformable for multiplication. Okay. The next definition, conjugate of a matrix, how you can develop the conjugate of a matrix. The matrix obtained from any given matrix, the matrix obtained from any given matrix A, on replacing its elements by the corresponding conjugate complex numbers, by the corresponding conjugate complex numbers, is called the conjugate of A and is denoted by A bar, and is denoted by A bar. So, replace A plus iota B by A minus iota B. Okay. So, corresponding conjugate complex numbers, okay, replacing its elements by the corresponding conjugate complex numbers is called the conjugate of A and is denoted by A bar. Symbolically, we can define if A is equal to Aij m by n, then A bar is equal to Aij bar m by n. Same order, no change. Clear? So, if A is equal to Aij m by n, then A bar is equal to Aij bar m by n, where Aj bar denotes the conjugate complex of Aij. Aij bar denotes the conjugate complex of Aij. If A be a matrix over the field of real numbers, okay, then obviously A bar coincide with A. A bar is equal to A. Now, for example, if A is equal to 2 plus 3 iota, 4 minus 7 iota, 8 minus iota, 6, 9 plus iota, then A bar is this A plus 3 iota, so A minus 3 iota, 4 minus 7 iota, 4 plus 7 iota, this minus iota, this plus iota, 9 plus iota, 9 minus iota, and these two numbers as it is. Okay, these two numbers as it is. So, in this way you can write A bar. Next, properties of conjugate of a matrix. What are the properties of conjugate of a matrix? So, if A bar and B bar be the conjugates of A and B respectively, if A bar and B bar be the conjugates of A and B respectively, then A bar bar is equal to A. A bar bar is equal to A. Second is A plus B bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. That one is the second property. A plus B bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. Next one is K A bar is equal to K bar A bar, K being any complex number. So, due to this reason here K bar, okay, here K bar. Now, A B bar is equal to A bar B bar, where A and B conformable for multiplication, conformable to multiplication. Okay. So, these are the properties of conjugate of a matrix. Then one more definition, combine these two definitions, transposed conjugate of a matrix, transposed conjugate of a matrix, and this matrix is also known as Hermitian conjugate or Hermitian transpose or adjoint matrix or transjudicate. So, what is the definition of this one? The transpose of the conjugate of A, the transpose of the conjugate of a matrix A is called transposed conjugate of A, is called transposed conjugate of A, and is denoted by A theta or A star. So, A theta means A theta is equal to A bar dash, A bar dash. Okay. So, obviously, the conjugate of the transpose of A is the same as the transpose of the conjugate of A. This means A dash bar is equal to A bar dash, and that one is A theta. That one is A theta. Okay. And symbolically, we can define this transposed conjugate like this way. If A is equal to Aij m by n, if A is equal to Aij m by n, then A theta is equal to Bji n by m. But here Bji is equal to Aij bar, where Bji is equal to Jij bar. This means jith element of A theta, jith element of A theta is equal to the conjugate complex of ijth element of A. So, a matrix where jith element of A theta is equal to the conjugate complex of ijth element of A, that matrix is called transposed conjugate of a matrix. For example, if A is equal to 1 plus 2 iota, 2 minus 3 iota, 3 plus 4 iota, 4 minus 5 iota, 5 plus 6 iota, 6 minus 7 iota, 8, 7 plus 8 iota, 7. Then A dash means A transpose is this. You just interchange rows and columns. Okay. Now, A dash bar, which is equal to A theta, just replacing this by its conjugate. Okay. So, 1 plus 2 iota, we have 1 minus 2 iota. 4 minus 5 iota, we have 4 plus 5 iota, 8 as it is. 2 plus 3 iota, 5 minus 6 iota, 7 minus 8 iota, 3 minus 4 iota, 6 plus 7 iota, 7. So, this one is A theta. Okay. And next, the properties of transposed conjugate of a matrix. What are the properties of transposed conjugate of a matrix? So, we have 4 properties. If A theta and B theta be the transposed conjugate of A and B respectively, if A theta and B theta be the transposed conjugate of A and B respectively, then A theta theta is equal to A. A theta theta means 2 times transpose, 2 times conjugate. So, we obtain the same matrix A. Then A plus B theta is equal to A theta plus B theta, provided A and B are of the same size. K A theta is equal to K bar dash, no dash, no meaning. So, K bar A theta, okay, K bar A theta, where K being any complex number. And A B theta is equal to B theta A theta, where A B being conformable to multiplication. So, these are few properties of transposed conjugate of a matrix. Then we have 2 more definitions. What is symmetric matrix? What is skew symmetric matrix? So, a symmetric matrix is a square matrix that is equal to its transpose. We know how can we evaluate transpose of a given matrix. If the transpose of a matrix is equal to the matrix itself, then that matrix is known as symmetric matrix. So, a square matrix Aij is said to be symmetric if ijth element is the same as jith element, and symbolically this means if Aij is equal to Aj for all j and I, then a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be symmetric. For example, these matrices are symmetric matrices. If we have given A, then calculate A dash, you will get the same matrix. Okay. So, in this case, this matrix and its transpose are equal. This matrix, its transpose are equal. This matrix, its transpose are equal. Reason is here H, here H, here G, here G, here F, here F, here P, here P, here Q, here Q. This R, this R. So, when you take transpose, you will get the same matrix. Clear? So, the necessary and sufficient condition for a matrix A to be symmetric is that A and A dash are equal. Okay. So, if A and A dash are equal, this means that A is symmetric matrix. Then next definition, skew symmetric matrix. And this skew symmetric matrix is also known as anti-symmetric matrix or antimetric matrix. Okay. So, a skew symmetric matrix is a square matrix whose transpose is also its negative, This means a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be skew symmetric if ijth element of A is negative of the jith element of A. Symbolically, this means if Aij is equal to minus Aj, if Aij is equal to minus Aji for all I and j, then a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be skew symmetric matrix. For example, this. Okay, the matrices, this one is a skew symmetric, this one is a skew symmetric. Here H, okay, and here minus H. Here G, here minus G. Here F, here minus F. And you observe that all the diagonal elements are 0. All the diagonal elements are 0. So, show that diagonal elements of skew symmetric matrix are all 0. Reason is, if A is a skew symmetric matrix, then by definition Aij is equal to minus Aji. Put I is equal to j. So, Aii is equal to minus Aii for all values of I. This means 2 Aii is equal to 0, and this means Aii is equal to 0. Thus, the diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are all 0. Okay. So, we can prove this result like this way. And what is the necessary and sufficient conditions for a matrix to be skew Hermitian? The necessary and sufficient condition for a matrix A to be skew symmetric, sorry, skew Hermitian is skew symmetric is A is equal to minus A dash. A is equal to minus A dash. Okay. Now, let us discuss few properties of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. If A is symmetric, then Ka is also symmetric. If A is skew symmetric, then Ka is also skew symmetric. If A and B are symmetric, then A plus B is also symmetric. If A and B are symmetric, then AB is also symmetric. If and only if A and B commute, that is AB is equal to BA. Remember this result. If A and B are symmetric, then AB is symmetric if and only if AB is equal to BA. If A is any matrix, then A dash, A both symmetric matrices, any matrix, okay, then A dash and A dash A are both symmetric matrices. If A is any square matrix, then A plus A dash is symmetric and A minus A dash is skew symmetric. And the matrix B dash AB is symmetric or skew symmetric according as A is symmetric or skew symmetric. Okay. So, depend upon this matrix A. If A is symmetric, then this matrix is symmetric. If A is skew symmetric, then this matrix is skew symmetric. Then every square matrix is uniquely expressible as sum of symmetric matrix and a skew symmetric matrix. You can prove this result. In +2, you have already discussed this problem. Okay. So, let A be any square matrix. Okay. Then we can write A is equal to 1 by 2 A plus A dash plus 1 by 2 A minus A dash. So, if you solve this one, A dash cancel, 1 over 2 A, 1 over 2 A means A. So, A can be represented like this, and let us suppose that this one is P plus Q, where P is 1 by 2 A plus A dash and Q is equal to 1 by 2 A minus A dash. Then calculate P dash. P dash is 1 by 2 A plus A dash within the bracket and outside this again transpose dash. This means 1 by 2 A plus A dash and this dash, because K A dash is equal to K A dash. Use this property. Now, this one is 1 by 2 A dash plus A dash dash, and A dash dash is A. Use this property, and that can be written as 1 by 2 A dash plus A, which is equal to P. So, P dash is equal to P. So, when P is equal to P dash, this means this matrix is symmetric. Again Q dash, 1 by 2 A minus A dash and outside this transpose. This means 1 by 2 A minus A dash outside this transpose, and this means 1 by 2 A dash minus A dash dash. This implies 1 by 2 A dash minus A minus A 1 by 2 A minus A dash, which is equal to minus Q. So, Q dash is equal to minus Q. Therefore, Q is skew symmetric matrix. So, every square matrix is uniquely expressible as the sum of symmetric matrix and a skew symmetric matrix. So, in this way you can prove this important property. and the above representation is unique. How can we prove this one? Let A is equal to R plus S be another such representation of A, where R is symmetric and S is skew symmetric. Then we have to prove that R is equal to P and S is equal to Q. Clear? Now calculate A dash. A is R plus S, A dash is R plus S dash, means R dash plus S dash, and R dash plus S dash is R minus S, because R is R dash and S dash is S, skew symmetric, minus this mistake, okay, this minus. Therefore, A plus A dash is equal to 2R and A dash minus A is equal to 2S. And from this, R is equal to 1 by 2 A plus A dash and S is equal to 1 by 2 A minus A dash. And this is nothing but this one is P and this one is Q. Okay. So, R is equal to P and S is equal to Q. S is equal to Q. So, this means that that representation is unique. Okay. So, every square matrix is uniquely expressible as the sum of symmetric matrix and a skew symmetric matrix. Okay. This completes the proof. So, we have two more definitions, Hermitian matrix and skew Hermitian matrix. These are complex matrices. So, what is Hermitian matrix? Hermitian matrix is also known as self-adjoint matrix. Self-adjoint matrix. So, a square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be Hermitian if ijth element of A, important, ijth element of A is equal to the conjugate complex of jith element of A, equal to the conjugate complex of jith element of A, that is Aij is equal to Aj bar for all I and j. Okay. Aij is equal to Aj bar, but in case of skew Hermitian matrix, ijth element of A is negative, is equal to the negative of conjugate complex of jith element of A. So, in skew Hermitian matrix, Aij is equal to minus Aj bar. Clear? So, Hermitian matrix is a square matrix with complex entries which is equal to its own conjugate transpose. For example, this, the matrix is A, B plus eta C, B minus eta C, D. This one is Hermitian matrix. This matrix is Hermitian matrix. Now, observe that here A, here D, here 1, here 0, here 2. Why? No complex number. So, every diagonal elements of a Hermitian matrix must be real. Okay. Every diagonal elements of a Hermitian matrix must be real. Why? If A is Hermitian matrix, then by definition Aii is equal to Aii bar, and if Aii is equal to Aii bar, this means Aii is real for all I. So, every diagonal elements of a Hermitian matrix must be real. Okay. And a Hermitian matrix over the field of real numbers is nothing but a real symmetric matrix. Okay. So, a Hermitian matrix over the field of real numbers is nothing but a real symmetric matrix. So, a Hermitian matrix is a generalization of real symmetric matrix. A Hermitian matrix is a generalization of a real symmetric matrix, as every real symmetric matrix is Hermitian. And what is the necessary and sufficient conditions for a matrix to be Hermitian? That one is A is equal to A theta. So, A is equal to A theta is the necessary and sufficient condition for a matrix A to be Hermitian. Okay. On the same line, we can define skew Hermitian matrix. So, a square matrix A, Aij, is said to be skew Hermitian if ijth element of A is equal to the negative of the conjugate complex of jith element of A. So, as we have already discussed in previous slides, if Aij is equal to minus AJI bar for all I and j, then the given square matrix is said to be skew Hermitian matrix. So, a square matrix with complex entries is said to be skew Hermitian or anti-Hermitian if its conjugate transpose is equal to its negative. For example, 0, 2 minus iota, minus 2 minus iota 0, minus iota 3 plus 4 iota, minus 3 plus 4 iota 0 are the examples of skew Hermitian matrix. If you observe, we have 0, we have 0, we have 0 or real or purely imaginary number. Why? So, diagonal elements are either 0 or pure imaginary. Reason is, show that the diagonal elements of a skew Hermitian matrix must be pure imaginary numbers or 0. So, if A is a skew Hermitian matrix, this means by definition AII is equal to minus AII bar. This means AII plus AII bar is equal to 0, and this is only possible if AII must be either pure imaginary number or must be 0. Okay? So, pure imaginary number, then this sum is 0. If 0, then this sum is 0. So, diagonal elements of a skew Hermitian matrix must be pure imaginary numbers or 0 numbers. A skew Hermitian matrix over the field of real numbers is nothing but a real symmetric matrix. So, this means that skew Hermitian matrix is a generalization of real skew symmetric matrix. So, skew Hermitian matrix is a generalization of real skew symmetric matrix. And in this case, what is the sufficient necessary and sufficient condition for a matrix to be skew Hermitian? That one is A theta is equal to minus A. So, that one is the necessary and sufficient condition for a matrix A to be skew Hermitian. Okay. Then we have few properties of Hermitian and skew Hermitian matrices, and those properties are very important property. If A is Hermitian matrix, then iota A is skew Hermitian matrix. If A is skew Hermitian matrix, then iota A is Hermitian matrix. If A and B are Hermitian, then A plus B is Hermitian. If A and B are skew Hermitian, then A plus B are skew Hermitian. If A and B are Hermitian, then AB plus BA is Hermitian, and AB minus BA is skew Hermitian, this property. Number 5, if A is any square matrix, then A plus A theta, A theta, A theta A are all Hermitian, whereas A minus A theta is skew Hermitian. If the matrix B theta AB is Hermitian or skew Hermitian according as A is Hermitian or skew Hermitian. And every square matrix is uniquely expressible as sum of Hermitian and skew Hermitian matrix. Every real symmetric matrix is Hermitian. If A bar is Hermitian or skew Hermitian according as A is Hermitian or skew Hermitian. And every square matrix A can be uniquely expressed as P plus iota Q, where P and Q are Hermitian matrices. So, we can prove all these properties with the help of fundamental concepts. Okay. Every Hermitian matrix A can be written as A is equal to B plus iota C, where B is real and symmetric and C is real and skew symmetric matrices. Okay. Then one more definition, last 2-3 definitions. What is orthogonal matrix? And this matrix is also known as orthonormal matrix. Okay. So, a square matrix A is said to be orthogonal matrix if A dash is equal to I is equal to A dash A. So, remember this definition. A square matrix A is said to be orthogonal matrix if A dash is equal to I is equal to A dash A. So, another way to define this orthogonal matrix, a square matrix A is said to be orthogonal if A dash is equal to A inverse. Okay. So, from this you can evaluate this result. Okay. So, an orthogonal matrix is the real specialization of unitary matrix and thus always a normal matrix. So, what is unitary matrix, what is normal matrix, we will define now. What is normal matrix? Okay. So, a square matrix A is said to be normal matrix if A theta A is equal to A theta. Okay. So, a square matrix A is said to be normal if A theta is equal to A theta A. So, among complex matrices all unitary Hermitian skew Hermitian matrices are normal. Likewise, among real matrices all orthogonal symmetric and skew symmetric matrices are normal. Okay. However, it is not the case that all normal matrices are either unitary or skew Hermitian. As an example, the matrix A is equal to 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 is normal because A theta A star is equal to 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2. The matrix A is neither unitary Hermitian or skew Hermitian. Clear? So, the definition of normal matrix is a square matrix A is said to be normal matrix if A theta A is equal to A theta. The sum of product of two normal matrices, the sum or product of two normal matrices is not necessarily normal if they commute. Okay. Otherwise, this is true. Now, what is unitary matrix? We know normal matrix. What is unitary matrix? A square matrix A is said to be unitary matrix if A theta is equal to I is equal to A theta A. Okay. See, is equal to I. So, that one is unitary matrix. So, a square matrix A is said to be unitary matrix if A dash bar is equal to A inverse. A dash bar is equal to A inverse. So, this one is the definition of unitary matrix, and this one is the generalization of orthogonal matrix in the complex field. Generalization of orthogonal matrix in the complex field. Okay. So, these are two important definitions: normal matrix, unitary matrix and orthogonal matrix. And we have few important properties of unitary matrix. Inverse of unitary matrix is unitary. Transpose of a unitary matrix is unitary. Product of two unitary matrices is unitary matrix. So, these are few properties of this unitary matrix. Okay. So, this all about basic definitions of matrices, and in next lecture we will discuss what is rank of a matrix, how can we find the inverse of a matrix, what is the normal form of a matrix, and then Gauss-Jordan reduction method of finding the inverse. So, next time we will discuss all these things. Okay. So, next lecture is also very important. Thank you very much.